Okay, good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to another week here at the Aguda Fairways. And tomorrow we finish Masechtas Bava Kama and start Masechtas Bava Metzia, which, if you'll be noticing, is finishing Masechtas and starting Masechtas is a regular occurrence here. That's what happens if you learn every single day two Mishnayos. You just finish Masechtas and finish Sedarim. It's really a wonderful thing. I'm doing the chak. I'm doing the recording now because tonight we're doing a chak Mirz Hashem after the daf. Sponsored by the Fisher family, Lili Nishmas Basi Bas Rabbi Shlomo ben Avram Alevi, Perel Bas Ruvain, Lili Nishmas David ben Chaim, L'Refu Shalem for Yomis ben Chayisar, for the Schus Abraham Yom Benish Bamak Yudis and family, by Yoel Klugman and family, and L'Refu Shalem for Meir ben Chayisara. We are holding by Mishna Ches, Hagoynev Tlem in Ha'eder. If, let's say, Baruch steals a sheep from my flock, ve'chaziru, and he returns it to me, and I don't know that he stole it, and I don't know that he returned it. Now, since I don't know that he stole it, I am not put on the alert that I have to watch it more because it got the practice to get out of the corral. So therefore, since he didn't inform me, he's still responsible, and therefore, meis oy nignav, if it died or it was stolen, chayav b'achriyusai. Now, this is a very tricky Mishnah. The Mishnah then goes on to say, as the Rav uses the Lashon, Masnisin Hoki Mitarza, this is the way we understand it. If in the event, because in this case, Lo Yadu Habaylim, Lo B'gnei Vasai, V'lo B'chazirasai, because I was unaware that it was stolen, I was unaware that it was returned. However, in the event that I know that Baruch stole it, and I see that the full complement is here now, so in that case, I know I have to be careful because I know that the sheep was stolen. Umanu es hatzain, and I counted the sheep, ushleimahi, and the full complement is there, and I was aware that it was stolen, so therefore I have the knowledge that I have to be careful, and then it died or it was stolen, Baruch is not responsible anymore, and he's potter. It's a very unusual Mishnah. If you look at the Rav, we'll read it from the Rav for a second. The mechi ganva, because when Baruch stole it, kamlei berishusei, it became in his responsibility. The return that he did wasn't the proper return because he didn't tell me about it. The im lo yadu, says the Rav, masnisin hoki mitarza. This is the way you have to explain the Mishnah. If he didn't alert me to the fact that he was stolen, he's responsible bein manu bein lo manu, whether I realized that everything was there or not. Emasai, bizman shelo yadu abayim mignei vasai b'chazarasa, where I didn't know it was stolen, I didn't know about the return. But if I was aware that it was stolen, and then I counted v'shleima patam l'shal. Now, why is that? If the sheep died after Baruch returned it, he's responsible. Whether I knew that they were fully returned, whether I didn't count them and I didn't know I had a full complement. I didn't realize that it was stolen. Because once the sheep gets the taste of going out of the corral, I have to watch it more. I have to be more careful. Vizu, and Baruch Hayo v'lo yadu abayim b'gnei vasa, since he didn't inform me about it, b'shois limuda latzes, and that it was more in the habit of going out, v'lo nizruba, so chayiv aganav l'shalom. Baruch has to pay. She bigarmasay nevda atzayin, because of what he did, the tzayin got lost. Avalim yadu abayim b'gnei vasa. If I knew about it, the akrav mana atzayin imsa shleim, and then I saw that the full amount is there. I already knew that there's a sheep that got into the habit to get out. But I should have been careful. And since I wasn't careful, I caused the damage. Now, the Rishonim say over here clearly that this is only if Baruch stole an animal. If he stole a chesed, and he returned it to me, even though I didn't know that he returned it, that chesed is not in the habit of getting, escaping from the house. So then I can't blame it on Baruch. So then he's not responsible. It would only be by an animal. Now, Mishna Test tells us, Ein loikim min arayim, you can't buy from shepherds semer, wool, v'chalav, milk, or ugedoyim, or small kids, small goats. Because the shepherds sometimes pilfer that from the people, from the flocks that they're shepherding. V'loi mishamrei peiros, nor can I buy from fruit watchmen, eitzim, twigs, upeiros, and fruit, because they pilfer it from the place that they're watching it. Avaloichin men anoshim, but you could buy from a wife, klei tzemer b'Yehuda, woolen garments in Yehuda, klei pishtim b'Galil, and linen garments in Galil, v'agolin b'Sharon, and calves in Sharon, because that was the custom that women made woolen kalim to sell in Yehuda, and linen kalim in Galil, and calves they sold in Sharon, and we don't have to suspect that they're doing it without their husband's permission. V'kulan she'amru lahatmin, but if they say, you know what, when you go out, hide it. I don't want anybody to see that I sold it to you. Then usher, because then it's suspicious that they're selling it without the husband's permission. You could always buy eggs and chicken, because eggs and chicken are so cheap and so inexpensive, it's not likely that people will do illicit business with them. I just want to say, I realized that everybody got the notice about the new year. Baruch is making the seating chart, so he really needs to know who's going to be here, who's going to have guests, so he can make the seating chart. But of the utmost importance is if your wife wants a table seat. Those are very, very, very few, and it's on a first-come, first-served basis. I can tell you now that the table seats are almost half gone already. So if somebody wants specifically a table seat, you have to let me know right away. Okay. Okay. For Yom Kippur, a woman's table seat? Okay. 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 Daf Yomi at 8. Thank you so much for coming. Reb Chanani ben Akasha Amarat.